3-9 doesn't look good, but you guys won 2 out of the last 3 and made these guys work really hard for this one. Does that carry over? I mean, and does that kind of give you a little momentum or confidence going into spring ball?
It does. We'll have a lot of confidence and momentum. I mean, obviously, defense, we played really well this season in some games, and offense had their games where they played well. We're really young in some spots, so we're going to come back next year. Guys are going to have experience, and I think it'll make us a better team.
With all the linebackers out, it looked like at times you guys were playing 6 DBs. I mean, did you have any chance to practice that, or was it basically thrown together and everybody just kind of improvised today?
Our coaches did a great job preparing us and practicing for it, so we were ready for it.
What was that like? I mean, scrambling around with all those DBs?
I mean, I had a blast out there with those guys. I mean, DBs are fast, and we're the rude boys, so we're going to be physical anyway. So it didn't feel like we were missing linebackers.
What gives you confidence in this game plan? I mean, you all never used the inexperience or the injuries as an excuse, but Coach says there's no reason to change what we're doing.
Just knowing that the guy next to me is going to fight just as hard as me. If you know a guy's going to give his all for you, you're going to do the same thing for him, and it gives you confidence. We feed off each other.
Can you take this into the spring and build on something together toward the end of the year?
Oh, for sure. We'll take it into the spring, and I think we'll be a great team next year.
How would you describe the atmosphere out there today?
It was a great atmosphere, and that's part of the reason that I feel the guys played so hard and played so well. I mean, these are the games you live for. Everybody loves their rival games all the way from high school, so the atmosphere was wonderful.
A couple of weeks ago, Coach Fedora even said, you know, at that point, y'all's preseason goals were out the window, but you guys kind of embraced the idea of playing for pride.
Yes.
Why do you think this team was able to just avoid the natural inclination to mail it in?
Because we know every time we step on the field, it's a one-on-one battle, and we want to win our one-on-one battle because another man's saying that he can beat you, and you just have to have enough pride to not let it happen.
How frustrating was that last NC State drive? Because you forced 1 3rd and 9, and without the face mask penalty, they probably would have faced another 3rd and long. It seemed like they just did just enough to milk the clock.
It was frustrating, but I saw in my teammates' eyes that they still had fight and that no one was down and out. So it was frustrating, but it was worth it.
Any idea what went wrong with the 2 lines touchdowns?
Just some miscommunication on a couple things and just some misfits.
What are your personal takeaways from this season? Extended action for you. How can you build off this going into next year?
I just want to have a much better season next year. You know, I was blessed and able to see a lot of field this year, and I'm thankful for it. So next year, I want to be better for my teammates to help us win ball games.
What do you think this season will be remembered for?
This season right here to be remembered for just hurt. You know, a bunch of guys are hurt, especially the seniors, but it also show how our team fights every week because you can't pull up the tape and show a game where we just gave up.